Alright, I'm not streaming for you guys. I'm not streaming to have fun. I'm streaming for testing strictly because I need to see video of this back. So when this goes on YouTube, I'll be able to watch it back, see how it works. We're testing stance big time in the next upcoming while. This is stance 5. I'm going to go against the computer first to see how we go. What I care most about is movement and how well the goalie does to cover the puck. Alright, I'm not ready. Here we go. Okay, I wasn't covering that completely. I like that. I'm late, and I'm still getting these saves. Covers it. Alright, that was a good first one. I'm going to switch back to a high camera. The movement's good, so see how I get to the post and move down. Okay. I moved out of the way and he saved it. Notice how I have no stamina and I'm still doing it, so. Oh, I don't like that rebound, but it's a stand-up build and it has low stam, so I can't expect it all the time. I am not even standing there and I'm still saving these pucks. I play against the computer enough to know what should go in. That usually goes in. That goes in 9 times out of 10. I am not covering the post and he's saving it. Look how my foot, now it looks like I'm covering the post, but my foot is ever so slightly off the post and that's all it takes for the computer to snipe you. Look at that. He didn't move his glove too high. Okay. I did not let in a single bad goal yet. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. I don't like those bouncing, but I have low stamina. I need to quit out and go back in or something. I hate when, oh yeah, I hate that. When it hits the side of your blocker like that. I need to quit and go back in though. Because I hate how stamina is part of the computer process. I wish it wasn't. But everything has been looking good. He's covering the post when I'm not even standing there. I'm moving out of the way on purpose to see how he does, and he's still saving pucks going in the opposite direction. And I've played against the computer enough to know what should go in. I'm going to give him the backhand. Missed the net. Giving him the forehand. Missed the net. Can you please hit the net, bro? My stamina's going down without even doing anything. Bro, this guy can't hit the net. Now I have low stamina again. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, man. Oh, I thought it was a low shot. Okay, it's still good. Because I wasn't moving. First of all, I wasn't even there. And I wasn't moving. But he still got that split save animation. That never happens, but I wish it was a low shot. I need to see these low shots and close shots. Oh, 5-hole. Okay. Okay, I have stamina. No excuse now. There we go. So it seems I'm not giving up a single bad goal with stamina yet. I like that a lot. Notice how X-ray lights up on those. That's because it's a screen. Backhands act like a screen. I moved too far off the post. No, he's not gonna completely bail out when you're stupidly out of position, but he gets low saves. I like that a lot. No, it wasn't low. Can he please shoot low? But, I mean, the computer shoots where he thinks he'll score, so he doesn't think he'll score low, so that's at least good. but I want to see it. Because humans will shoot low when they're close. Okay, he ran into me, but that save was spectacular. He didn't catch it. But usually, his glove moves too high, and it gets sniped with that animation. He didn't catch it, because, whatever, low stamina. But that was a spectacular save, because I was not covering it. I'm giving him the four... Oops, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally pressed B instead of Y. Alright. Nah. Didn't move in time. I like that. I like that a lot. I just don't like how he's not catching it, but we're gonna blame that on stamina, I guess. Okay, if that hit the blocker, then this is interesting. It didn't. Okay, it hit my stick. The goalie got confused. That's gonna happen. He did everything right. It just happened to gravitate toward my pad and trickle in. So what is he gonna do? He tried to cover it and everything, so I can't expect more. Okay, please tell me that was a low save. Nope, it was another high save, but he's getting split saves. I have not seen this many split saves on these kinds of regular standing still, ever. I've never seen a split save where I'm standing still and he still gets one. Usually it's while I'm moving. I gave him the forehand and he didn't score. I thought for sure he was going to score here. Look at how much net I'm giving this guy. He shot as far left as he could and he couldn't score. And that was a low save. Those are the kinds of things I care about for a stand-up build. Now, of course, the rebounds and everything else will still be trash, but I want something to help me with the things I can't control, and that's what I'm seeing. Oh, I like that. Alright, I've seen enough. Now let's try to find a game. The build is usable, but against the computer is different against humans. But the computer showed me that it's possible. It's possible to go on the list. I have a big list of stance, of about 8 different stance that NHL goalies use that are 6'5". So I looked through all of the NHL goalies, found every single goalie that's 6'5" or higher, and what stance they used. And this was one of them. And this was actually the most... Or no, it wasn't. Only one goalie used stance 5. Now I'm going to look at all of them. They were all decently rated goalies. I think the highest rated goalie used stance 42 and stance 18. So I wish I could find a club game, but nobody's on right now, so we're going to do it here. Oh, it's Pope. The left winger is in my league team. He's the top scorer in the league. I like this game. They have make it snappies and close quarters. That right there tells me what skaters use in competitive games. So this will be good to test.
History being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening face-off. The Nighthawks have won the draw, and we are now underway.
I'm just going to say, I like how this stance looks, too. It's very pure. It's a good triangle on his legs. It's not too low. It just looks clean.
He grabs the puck here at the point, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
All right. That's the third or fourth split save I've gotten without moving. I was actually moving the other way, and I got a split save. So I'm going to have to write that down. I'm writing down notes. I'm writing down notes. This is important. He went down by himself without even receiving a shot. I mean, that's standard, but it's good to know that it can do it. Some stance can't. So. Oh, that's not even why I'm playing this, but I actually got to the bench. I'm about to score, boy! Oh! Stance 5. Split saves without moving.
Lacar's looking to use his zone ability to generate some scoring here, guys. The power play is a great opportunity for him to use his skills to his team's advantage.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. And that banks off a stick.
All right.
Gets it out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Tosses it to kill. Play is called for offside.
And you saw the first save I got was a split save where I was actually moving in the wrong direction. I have never seen this many split saves to where I'm not even moving. Usually split saves come when you're moving in the correct direction. That was a beautiful pass and one-timer.
Well, we all knew that was coming. How does he have that much time and space? I mean, he is teed up. He is locked and loaded for that delivery, and he makes no mistake, as he usually does.
The Nighthawks finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Slides it across to Mercer. Back to the blue line. And he gets down to block it. Taken by McCarr.
The movement is pure. One push, I'm on the post, move down, covering the post. Like, it's beautiful. It's exactly what you want.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Rip Nasty's won the draw at center.
All right, so I'm in the middle. One push. One push. I'm doing too hard of pushes. One push. There we go. One push. One push. One push. One push. On the post, right? Looks like it. It's beautiful. It's pure. I don't feel too good right now. Like I don't feel too precise, but I'm doing okay.
But he gets the job done, and this time he gets the shot off, but the goaltender just makes a nice save.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Taken by Huber. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Nighthawks lead it 1-0. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone.
Oh, we had him.
Comes up with a stop. McCarr's going to play it near the point. Sends the pass over.
Their goalie is trying to play like a computer. And it actually worked on me. Like, I thought he was a computer for a minute.
Gordon's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back in
But
the play.
he's gonna suffer.
Gill's gonna play it against the half wall. Huber's lugging the puck. And they continue to apply pressure here. Scores! Wow! Poppin bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Nighthawks look to be on a mission tonight, already up by 2 here, and we're still only in the first.
Well, the mission is possible because they've been dominant out there tonight, James. They've been relentless. They competed for pucks, lose pucks at will. I mean, they've outbattled their opponent, and now they're sitting with a 2-goal cushion.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Viper's heat seeker zone ability means he can find the net with a long-range wrister to create a scoring chance. Grant's no-contest zone ability means he's good at hunting down loose pucks. I'm expecting one of these star players to push their team tonight. James, over to you.
Bro,
He's doing absolutely everything.
I've never gotten that save when I'm just standing still. How? What? I need to look at that in the replays. I mean, I'm appreciative. I like how my goalie's getting this effort. He's getting split saves and desperation saves without even trying.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots.
That was a regular backhand post shot, and he got that kind of reaction on it. That tells me if he didn't get that reaction, that was going in.
The Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Jordan. Here's a chance! And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Broken up at center by Huber.
The Icebreakers have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice, coughs up the puck.
Alright, I need to look at that
There's the
save
horror
again.
ending period number 1, but this one is far from over.
Oh, they're gonna do it
Lots
for
more
me.
action to
Please
go.
tell me this is the backhand.
Period is just around the corner.
Yes. Look at this. I'm not even moving. I move towards the post, and he gets saves like that. That's the kind of effort I want. Look at this. Just move towards the post. Simply move towards the post like regular. They're gonna show it 3 times, boy. 3 times. 4 times. They showed it 4 times in a row. So we saw it. Let's look at the first save. Watch this. I am not moving. I am not moving. I actually moved the wrong direction. He moves. He gets a split save the other way. How often do you see a stance that does this? Look at how much net is open. Absolutely look how much net was open right there.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks start was really impressive. I mean, they dictated the pace.
But the one thing he's not doing is he's not catching the puck. That's the one thing he's not doing. He can't catch the puck.
Blocked from someone in front.
Everything that's gone into his glove has bounced out.
They enter the attacking zone. Quick pass to Grant. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
So I'm going to write that down. He has a harder time catching the puck in his glove.
The Nighthawks lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Yep. And he moves it up to Jordan. And there we go. Icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Nighthawks lead this one 2-0. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Shot! Takes the puck behind the net. Here's a pass down low. A centering pass. And that's stopped. Denies him again.
Yeah, that's a computer goalie now. Get out of here.
Gets it here in the offensive zone. A pass to Makar. Makes the save. And there's a collision. Over to Makar. And that's intercepted by the D. Drills them. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end.
Jordan's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
From the point, they take control of it. Sends it to the middle. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Along the right wall and into the offensive end.
Oh, no. Okay.
What a shot.
That
Just
shot
adding
should not have
insult to
gone in.
injury,
Or it
isn't
usually
It's
doesn't
a
go in.
top shutter shot that just sends
How
the
did that
puck
go in?
sailing.
The Icebreakers finally have something to build on here in period number
Okay,
two.
that's
one of the
important.
only shifts this
That's
period
important.
where they've
Dang
drove
it.
the net and they've attacked
Ah, everything
the
was
chance
going
to find
perfect.
a way to possess the puck
All right,
with more
I need
shots
to see
on
another
net.
one.
They've been
And when I
outshot
see
great.
two, that's when it's firmly established.
Slides it across. Oh, it stays
But still, one tells me something, but two will really solidify.
pokes it away in his own end.
I mean, we knew he has a hard time catching it in his glove. That was on his glove shot. Oh, gosh.
Shuts it down with the paddle.
I actually want them to get more shots, so I'm
These
glad
are the
that happened.
saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Stopped
I
by
moved off the post. He still saved it.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes
Dang
your
it.
life so much
Somebody's
easier.
inviting me to play.
Morgan's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure
I
if
don't
he's
want to
gonna
quit
finish
this
the shift.
stinking game, dude.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Angles it over to Jordan. Look at this. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Moving into the attacking zone. Quick shot. Doesn't go. Handles the pass. Sends it down low.
I'm not quitting this game. They can find somebody else. I'm not quitting.
Oh, what a hip check on
I need to see more.
He delivered that perfectly. Picking up ahead
Because this is the perfect game to test. They have make it snappy in close quarters everywhere.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Ribnasti.
I hate when people do that. I made a post saying goalie here for sixes 30 minutes ago. I gave everyone 30 minutes to invite me. No, they want to invite me when I'm doing a game.
What a steal in his own
Oh, it's what are you gonna do, right?
moves it on over to Mercer. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Oh, here we go.
I don't care how long you've been playing the game, James. You know right from type that you're not shooting that puck after the whistle. That was calculated.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! The Icebreakers win the faceoff. Gains the zone through the middle. With possession along the wall. Here's a feed in front. And that's intercepted. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and he misfires on that. Steps into it. Denies him. He got all of it.
All right, we need to look at that goal. I know I was covering it. I know everything. So I'm just gonna look at it. I can tell you exactly what happened. It went under my glove. Or no, it might have gone over. Can't remember. Because it was a top shelf. Look at that. Yeah, it went over my glove for sure. Alright. I am perfectly in position, not even screened. What the heck? He missed. Yep, just didn't get it. He dropped down by himself, so it wasn't me dropping down. That's not why it went in. He just straight up missed, so I'm gonna write that down. Let in a snipe shot.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Icebreakers can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. And now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks. They got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
I actually want them to shoot that again because I want to see. This is why I need to play multiple games. I'm not just playing one onto the next stance. I need to play with this stance all day and get as much information as I can.
Will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end.
Walk it.
Quick feed to Huber. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And the puck clears the zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And cut that one out of the net.
You see goaltenders pregame just working on bouncing balls off of the wall and being able to instinctually find it quickly, and that's exactly what he does here. I'm not even sure he saw it, but whether it's his ears or his eyes, he allowed his instincts
Get off my screen.
And he makes the save with it. Backman's got the
Dang it,
puck and he's
Sean.
gonna hang on.
If you're in stream, bro, I don't add friends because I don't I don't like when people know when I'm on.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside
Oh.
the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have possession short.
It's nothing personal. I do it to everyone.
Teams back at even strength with the 1-goal lead still there.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because
He might have a step here. Broken up from behind. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end.
What are we doing? Look at my goalie dancing though.
The ice
Yeah, you done goof. Good job, bro. Good job, bro.
penalty coming up here on the play. Cuts into the paint.
You saw my goalie tap dancing though? Okay, so we only saw 2 negatives and 2 or 3 positives. The positives, he gets split saves without moving, saves when moving in the opposite direction, and that's about it. So 2 positives. The negatives is, and then, general save ability. The negatives are he can't catch the puck. He doesn't seem to catch the puck as much. I don't think that's a build thing, because I've played with this build with everything. It should catch the puck sometimes. He never catches the puck in his glove, and he got sniped on the post. So
inner area of the ice, when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
More than half the period left to play. The Nighthawks now lead by 2.
but that's them so far. I'm playing multiple games with this build. Remember that.
Let it go. Here's a chance. Scores, and they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the...
All right, they quit. Oh, I'm out of RP debt. Would you look at that? I was like 2,000 behind for the longest time. All right. Let me see if I can find an actual Sixes team. Oh, I can. I know I can. Let's go. Yo, man, playing some goalie. Take that as it is. All right, so got our team, got our lines. I might not talk. I might actually mute the microphone because I'll see chat and stuff, but I'm gonna mute the microphone just so I don't have to focus on chat and everything unless somebody comes in or if I have something to say. All right, this is all for me. I'm sorry. This is one of the only times I'm actually only streaming for me. This is important. This is testing. So I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna make sure I get it good. All right.
Both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Aces in the opening draw. Denver's got possession of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Along the boards. He might have a step here. He's in! Great back check on the play. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. Into the offensive end now. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. The Aces have it from their own end. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Scores! Oh, the 1P in full effect.
This is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment and his teammates are going to find him. That's what happens here, and he executes like he always does. There's only certain players that can pull this off, James, and he is one of them. You know that puck is coming to him all the time, but somehow he manages to still get it off.
Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Just a great defensive read there. Taken along the wall by Roenick. Grabs the puck. Mangiapane's got the puck in his own zone. Denied by the goaltender. Quick feed to Jones. Now a quick pass to Roenick. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Denver's got control of it now from their own end. Down the right side and into the zone. Denver's got control of the puck. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Denver's up 1-0. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Moves it quickly over to Perez. Denver's got the puck behind the net. Slick feed. And that's poked away by Mangiapane. Tries to feed it over to Poulin. Denver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Trying to clear the puck. They don't get it out, but they still have the puck. Puck scooped up by Mangiapane. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Makes a move in front. The Aces have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And that's poked away. Jones works the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Scores! The captain comes through! Denver's on a mission tonight. Boy, do they look dialed in.
They look dialed in and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net, and they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Handles the puck. Spectacular save on the play.
Sometimes goaltenders don't see the puck. It's a quiet shot, so their senses are taken away from them, so they just have to get to set positioning and hope for the best.
Takes the shot. Off a stick. Denver's got the puck. The Patriots have it now. Strong defensive effort. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. More than half the period has expired. Denver's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Perez. And he takes the feed. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Perez. Moves it around along the half wall. And a stick breaks that up. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Denver's got a 2-0 lead. Chicago's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Can't get a hold of that pass. There's the whistle, icing the call. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Chicago's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Here's a chance in front, and that's stopped. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. The Patriots have it now. Chicago's got it now. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Pushes it across to Ovechkin. Throws it in. Finds some space in the corner. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Slides it diagonally to Jones. Denver's working around along the line. And big save just as time runs out. Chicago's put a lot of pucks on net so far here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Mirio's setting up against the wall. And now he passes up to Ovechkin. Moves the puck. Goes right to the crease. Denies him in close.
You always hear it from the opponent's side. Take away the eyes of the goaltender with the screen, and that's exactly what's happening here. But he finds a way to out-battle the screen in front and find and track the puck.
Picks off the feed. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he comes up with a stop there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Aces have had more scoring chances, more shots, but they still trail early in period number 2. Denver's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And here's the pass to Ovechkin. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hip check. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Tries to get it all alone. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, hockey is a game of inches. If the pass isn't on the tape, if it's in your feet, all of a sudden you're fumbling for it, and that gives the coverage time to defend you. But this one, it's right on the money, and the goal is a result.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Patriots have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Denver's got the puck in their own end. And he feeds it down to Jones. Sends it in deep. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Chicago's had a tough time finding any momentum in this game. They're beaten in all areas of the ice, and you certainly don't want to look at the analytics in this one. The only good part, they have some time left to claw their way back in.
And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Denver's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Ronix won the draw inside the neutral zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's just out of reach. Mirios looks around. And now it's grabbed by Perez. And he's got that one. Thunderous hip check on the play. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your...
Yo, what up, Dangles? I apologize if you chat a long time ago and I'm just seeing it now. I do like the stance so far. Oh, this is WTD? Okay, what up? All right, cool. Dangles. Yeah, this is... but I have a list of them. We're using stance 5 today. I'm testing a bunch of stance. I went through every NHL goalie and every 6'5" or higher goalie and looked at their stance. There's about 8 different stance out of all of them. So there's got to be something. So I'm using all of them. The first one is stance 5. Tomorrow we're going to use stance 18, and then we're going to keep going until I use all of them. I'm taking notes on each and every one of them. Like, I don't, like, save ability in is cute, 5-hole is cute, but I don't believe in cute. I believe in an advantage of one stance that I don't get anywhere else. So far, this stance gets split saves when I'm not even moving. I have never in my life in any game seen that before. I've had it happen 3 times. He got split saves without moving. But the disadvantage is he can't catch the puck in his glove, like right there. It hit his glove. He never catches it, ever. And trust me, it's not my build. I've played with this build with everything, and I know what's supposed to happen. Why am I not going in the bench? I'm going in the bench. Oh, I'm going to the wrong one. I'm stupid. Like, I'm not letting you in here. You're in the wrong team. But so that's the advantage and disadvantage. He gets saves while moving in the wrong direction. So this stance is beautiful. I just don't like how he doesn't catch the puck in his glove. His glove saves seem a little bit weak. He still saves it, but he never catches it, and it's very close. Like, it almost beats him. So his glove hand feels really weak. But everything else is fine. I haven't seen a single problem with this stance. But I need to keep using it. I used it in one game, full game so far. This is the second one. Oh, see that? That's what I'm talking about. Moved in the wrong direction completely, and he still got a stretch save the other way. That's been happening constantly, so I like that. Nice save. So this is stance 5. I'm not really streaming just to stream right now. Like, I'm not streaming for you guys. Like, I'm sorry to tell you. You can join, you can have fun, but I'm not streaming for that purpose. I'm streaming so I can watch it back later. Because this is test. This is all testing. Testing is important. Ooh, didn't even move for it. Shot it right into me. And I'm not going to use these stance on a butterfly. Because the butterfly is already good at covering the puck, and he's already good at certain things. I want to see the things that the stand-up usually isn't good at with these stance. That's the kind of advantage I'm looking for. A stance that upgrades your goalie.
Second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Exactly, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking back at the film. Maybe I missed something in game that I won't miss while I'm watching it back. Their goalie's leg is broken. That's what I don't want in a stance. When your leg gets caught in the net, I hate when that happens. But it's not always the stance that does that. It's also your height. If you're 6'5" with a wide stance, your leg's going to get caught. But if you're 6'3", it won't. You can experiment if you want, but don't worry, nothing to fear. I'm doing that for you. I mean, every stance is good, but I don't want just a good stance. I want a stance that gives me an advantage. I could use any stance in the world. I can put a random number generator to use any stance and do just fine. But I want a stance that does more than that, you know? If there is one. There might not be. But I'm trying to look for one, if there is any. But there's got to be something, because all the 6'5" and 6'6" goalies use like the same 8 different stance in the NHL. So that there's got to be something. Notice how the top-rated goalies in the NHL use stance in the 40s. That means something. Now, they're not 6'5" or whatever, but that means something. And then I used the stance 42, and it was great.
Receives the pass. Chicago's got the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance to set up now. Marios moves the puck to the corner. Oh,
But stance 42 doesn't feel right on 6'5". So that's why I'm not using it. But it's good for other height, in my opinion.
Because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Here's a short pass to Goalie. Chicago's on the attack. Takes the shot that's tipped in front. Moves the puck up to Roenick. And he takes the dish.
Ovechkin's been a key contributor in this game, a real reason why they're blowing their opponent out. 4 points and still counting.
Nice save.
Clutch save.
Demko's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Ah!
And they finally get one.
Well, they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting the goal.
Chicago's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing
Yeah, stay on the post, stay on the post. Well, it's a 2-on-1. He picked it up by himself. He could have gone either way.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. And loses possession after a solid hit. Flips it up the net. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
The guy who scored on me? Well, tell him that I hate him.
Chicago's Achilles heel tonight has been finding
No, I know
offense
who
as
he
they
is, too.
trail here in the third.
I know these guys. I know the guys we're playing against. I actually didn't play with them, though. I was about to, but I was already in a game. They wanted me to quit it. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. You can find someone else, I'm sure. And they did. So, boo-hoo.
Away in the offensive zone by Ovechkin. Makes his presence known on the ice. The Patriots play it along the wing. Here's a shot. Tremendous stop by Demko.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period.
So that goal was on me. I did move the wrong way, but I shouldn't have butterfly slid. I could have. I feel like the best chance I had was if I stayed standing. Because from what this build has been showing, he's been saving things while going in the opposite direction. I should have stayed standing, but the stand-ups are not good in butterfly. I even have butterfly effect on. Doesn't matter. They are not that good in butterfly. I only have butterfly effect on to help me pick up the puck. Because when you are in butterfly, he does pick up the puck more with butterfly effect. What a pass. What a pass.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Denver's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Quick feed to Ronan. Great save.
Wow.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Their goalie read that before our own teammates knew it was happening. He was on the other side before he passed.
Ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Nice job tying up his opponent. Grabbed along the boards by Cap. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Takes the feed. Turns him away. Denver's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Puck grabbed by Baumgartner.
Yo, they have so many computers.
Takes the pass.
This is
Slides the puck over.
officially turned into a Be a Pro game, All-Star.
Went for the dirty
There's
hit.
one skater left.
Hulan's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability.
Aw. Yep, they're done. Feel bad, because that is not a bad team. Alright. So, I didn't see much with this stance in this game. I mean, he did save something while going in the other direction. That is huge. But I didn't see many opportunities for the stance to shine, so... Like, I got more opportunities in the drop-in game I played earlier. He got split saves moving in the opposite direction. Not covering the post and getting desperation saves. Like, those are the things I look at. When the goalie gives its utmost effort, that's when my eyes open. I don't want to make my team wait too long, but I want to see that save. Where was it? It had to be... Oops, it had to be in the other period. Where's this? Okay, I'm confused. Whatever. If this isn't it, I'm gonna... Okay, this is it. Look, move the wrong way. Now, sure, he might not have scored even if I didn't get an animation, but I don't care about that. I care about how I got an animation to begin with. Usually you don't get an animation when you move the wrong way. He got an animation instantly. while I'm moving the wrong way. Look at that. Moving the exact wrong direction. And he still got an animation the other way. That's huge. Okay, this will be good. So I faced a team against, make it snappy, close quarters, things like that. Now we're facing the more exotic traits like backhand beauty, what's that one? The rocket shot, one-timer, those things. It'll be good. Thunderclap. It'll be good to test those things too. You never know. You never know what a build's weakness is until you see it. Or not build, stance. I'm not testing builds. I already know builds. Alright, so I'm going to mute my mic again, but when you guys talk and chat and stuff, I'm going to unmute it. So don't worry. Still looking at chat. Alright.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Rosters are ready. ASHL Club Matchup. You can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Seahawks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves it over to Roenick. Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Denver's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Scores! Redirected in, and it's behind the tendy.
Well, not surprised here, and I call this the courageous tip, James, because you got to get net front with good time, and you got to fight for position. You got to be physical in there, and then you got to find a way to execute by getting onto the puck. The deflection is so hard for a goaltender going one way when the puck goes the other, and he is just a master class in it, James. He has the hand-eye coordination to tap almost anything down.
The Patriots get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Fires it on net, and he throws it wide of the net.
This is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he misses on a grade A-plus scoring chance there.
He's right exactly where he wants to.
It's a 2-on-1. Shot. Oh, fantastic save, and crushes the rock. There's another great save.
He's got confidence and poise with the puck, and he knows how to open up his own lanes from distance, James, and that long-range wrister, it typically has seeing eyes, but it gets denied this time.
And he keeps possession. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Still lots of time left in the period. Denver's ahead 1-0. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing, coming up with the puck. Picked off in the offensive end. Denver's got the puck along the wall. Lets it fly. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Man, is he ever good at deflecting the puck. It's all about getting the hands away from the body and getting to the area with good timing.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Denver's won it. Takes the feed. Puck sent over to Roenick. And he takes the feed. Unloads from the point. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Wow, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered.
He knew exactly what he was...
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Roenick's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Tries to get the puck over to Jones. Handles the pass.
Roenick's the true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Charlottetown's got it in their own zone. Denver's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a chance to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Denver's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. The Seahawks win the defensive zone faceoff. Woods has it in the defensive end. The Patriots gain control of the puck against the wall. That's blocked. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I actually don't even think he saw the shot, James, but it's knowing where the puck, the relative area that it is in, and then playing the shot, playing the angles, playing the averages.
And now he moves it quickly. One-on-one with the goaltender. Denied by the goaltender.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? The automatic out-of-position saves. I was in butterfly. I feel like he gets more saves out of position than in, which is good. Doesn't mean I'll stay out of position, but I'm saying I feel like he can do this. I didn't. I did not move. I was in butterfly. I was actually holding Y. And he still got to save, reach out. Ugh. That is no build thing, because I'm telling you, this build sucks in butterfly. I was holding Y, it bounced the other way, and he reached out. Yeah, that was a wicked save, so I like to see those. That's what I've been saying this whole time. He makes saves while out of position, so you know I'm not joking now. Maybe it was fortunate, but we know that it's possible to happen. Other saves and other stances, sometimes it's not.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And he slides it quickly to Jones. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Denver's got it behind the net. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Moves it quickly over to Dawes. Takes a shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. 10 seconds. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go.
The only bad goal I've seen all day was in drop-ins, and it was a post glove high snipe. That's the only thing. I haven't seen it again. I'll need to see it again for it to be solidified. Because I've been saving the post now. I did not move. Look how much net is open. I did not move. I was about to, but I didn't move. I didn't get time to move. He actually reached out from standing there. So, again, I care more about effort than anything. If a goalie does his absolute best to save it, that's what I want. Whether it goes in or not, I want to see an animation at least.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Here's a blast. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the
I will eventually, I'm sure, but I'm not, because not right now, not for testing. Because the butterfly's already good at covering the puck and doing certain things. The stand-up isn't. So I need to see these things work on a stand-up to make sure that it's actually the stance and not the build.
One defensive breakdown just leads to another and a huge opportunity for the opposing team, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Denver's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Perfectly executed. Hip check there. He's got a little jump. Buries it for the goal.
Their goalie has post-to-post, but that's not why that went in. Like, post-to-post isn't bad, but post-to-post only works when you're late. Like, if you're there before they shoot, post-to-post is not going to activate. It's going to be like, yo, you're already there. Why would I help you?
Charlottetown's got a hold of it against the wall.
Hammer's not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time.
I
he
wish that
touches
went
the
through
puck.
because I haven't seen a cross crease save yet. I haven't seen one at all.
Coming up.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're
But
gonna
I'm
get
sure it
crossed
can
for
do
two.
fine against cross creases. As long as it gets split saves, it'll do fine.
Power plays, more time on the ice.
It gets split saves without moving. It definitely should while I am.
Exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice.
That's basically what cross crease saves are. Saves while you're moving in that direction. What is he doing? Is this his first time playing, or is he trolling? I don't think that's the first time I've seen a goalie do that this year.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Do it. Yes.
That one.
Well, the shooters
Didn't even go in butterfly. That was a standing save. Perfect. Perfect.
The Patriots lead in a big
I actually even felt a little late on that, but he didn't shoot all the way over to the post, but at least I got one.
The Seahawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him on the play. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, the PKers are getting a ton of ice time, but guess what? Your offensive players are not, so you can't generate and produce. They got to figure out a way to stay out of the box. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he comes up with the save. Dawes is back out onto the ice and will join the penalty kill here. Takes the feed at the point. Sends a pass over. He scores! There's the hat trick and Leonard Chapeau.
Yeah, Ray Chapeau.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, their goalie's a hybrid build. There's no way he's a butterfly or a stand-up. I know that because he's average on all save ability. Like, hybrids are okay, but they're not outstanding at anything. They're not outstanding at anything except for the perks you put on them.
Added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Takes the puck at the point. Sends the pass over.
What is that thing sticking out of my leg? You see that little...
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Jones. And a nice lead pass to start the transition.
There's like some sort of spike under my leg. Do you see that?
Great read with the stick.
Under my left leg.
Charlottetown's got it from behind the net. There's another for the hit parade. Here's a shot.
Ah, I wish that went through.
Off the stick. Puck scooped up by Roenick. Under siege.
The thing is, unfortunately, the team we're playing against isn't the best.
Levels him into the wall.
So I'm not facing the things I want to face.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Jones has the puck against the half wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move.
He
but
didn't one-time it.
space for him.
Oh, this
Come
looks
on.
dangerous. Here's a pass. Can't complete the pass and the rush comes to an end. Denver's got the puck against the boards. Can't make the
I
play.
got
The
it.
puck leaves the zone.
Go on the, there you go.
Looking for space inside the D zone. Denver's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Ovechkin. Charlottetown's got control of it now from their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. And now he tries to get it across to Ovechkin. Denver's got the puck against the half wall. Delayed penalty, goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there. Quick pass to Cap.
Oh!
Oh,
You stole my goal! No!
I don't know what will, James. That's a last
Dang it, the goalie got a desperation save,
This is
man.
a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Picked up along the wall by Jones. Back at the point, they set it up. Denver's got the puck behind the net. That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have
It's gonna be
time
my
get a
shot, is it?
refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're
Was that
fired
my
up for
shot?
this too.
Yeah, I knew it, man. Look at that save. Out of nowhere, too. Now I know how skaters feel looking at these replays. And they're going to show it twice. They're going to show it 3 times. Yeah, just show it a 4th. Show it a 4th. Yeah, show it a 4th. A 5th? No. Was that hitting the net, though? I need to make sure that was hitting the net. Was that missing? Aw, man, it was missing anyway. Well, whatever. Forget it.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck.
All right, let's focus. Focus, focus,
The
focus.
Patriots power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. He grabs the puck here at the point. Quick feed to Roenick. Moves into the slot.
Ooh, man, what a pass.
Wow, what a finish on the one-timer.
It always amazes me, James, because we know where this puck is going, right in his wheelhouse. Everyone knows where this puck is going, but he still converts on it. Amazing shot.
Denver's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Slick feed. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Oh.
Picked up along the boards by Roenick. All alone.
Back in. Would have went in against me.
Magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
The Patriots continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Back to the point it goes.
Now they're trying tips. I appreciate it. That will help me a lot. That'll save me a whole step. I want to see how this stance does against tips. I already know how this build does, and it's not that good. It used to be, but after a certain update, all of a sudden this build is not that good at tips. However, maybe this stance will build out.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
When the power play isn't working, you have to adjust. You got to get net front presence, take away the eyes of the goaltender. And what it does is it also draws defensive coverage to you. More traffic in front, more lanes open for the shooter.
Slides the puck to Hammer. Takes the feed from his own end.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Denver's looking to break out. Slides the puck
Yo.
across to Jones.
You know when you press butterfly and you move, you slide like a million miles to the other side like this? Now I'm doing this. I'm flicking. Okay, never mind. Oh man, I thought I wasn't sliding as far. I guess I was just.
Well, you know that this is how
I guess
he
I was just
plays,
tripping.
James. He's been lining them up all
I was
night
hoping I
long.
wouldn't slide as far
So
with
engaging.
accidental flicks. Because sometimes I just want to go down, but I move at the same time, and I slide like a million miles.
Denver's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. He tries to tuck it in. Clark's gonna
Wow,
be
good
on
save.
for a whistle.
Those go in.
Denver's been total non-stop action in the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick, and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Denver's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Excellent stick work on the play. Stopped by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall. It's a 3-on-1. Slides it across. Great positioning in the defensive end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Jones. And he comes up with it. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Gotta love when it feels easy, James. When the power play is working, the puck is moving, there's motion, everything seems directed at the net.
Quick feed down low. Centering pass. Oh, what a chance. And he fanned on the puck. He got all of that hit. Charlottetown's got a hold of it along the wall. Great save from in tight. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK.
Breakaway. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of...
There it is. 100 goals now in the EASHL.
So moment for him, James. Imagine the body of work that has gone into getting that number on the board. Oh, James, let's have a look at this goal again. I mean, it's just a desperation play as he's stumbling and just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass to a player who's able to finish it. Listen, you got to out-battle, you got to out-will, and that's just pure strength to be able to stay on your feet.
The Patriots win possession here in the open ice. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Seahawks will play it against the wall. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Here's a short pass to Dawes. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Play is blown dead with the offside. Denver's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. The Patriots take possession in the defensive end. They've got some momentum here. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Poked away by Hammer.
Denver's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
Into the corner of the attacking area. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, this is just a hard-working play by the goaltender. I mean, he's bopping up and down, trying to battle and find the puck through the screen, and he does, James, because of that willingness to compete to find it.
Jones carries the puck in his own zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Grabs it in his own end. Denver's got it in their own zone. Handles the puck. There's the collision. Trying to shake the defender. He scores!
hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Seahawks don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Charlottetown's got the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack. And he shuts the door on that. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Okay, 2 rare occurrences just happened. First of all, yeah, glove save, actually caught it. That was amazing. And the goal, I don't care about that. The defenseman said he had the middle, didn't, lied, whatever. Okay, but the thing is, I made a low split save with this stance. That is very unusual. Ooh. Usually the split saves are in my glove or blocker. What are you doing? But this one was in my pads. That's very unusual. I hope it was in my pads. I'm pretty sure it was. If it was, then that's very significant.
Dawes wins possession in the defensive zone. Locks him. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Makes it look easy with the stop. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
Okay, why can't I look at any of these shots? Are any of these the split save? I hope they are. I don't think any of them are. I can't look at these shots. Let me go out and go back in. Maybe the game's loading the replays. Bro, why can't I look at these shots? One of these are the split save. I can't. This is why I'm recording. This is why I'm streaming. I hope it was low. I'll never know if it was a low shot, though. If it was, that's huge. I am still yet to give up a bad goal. Or except I did give up one in drop-ins. Yes. But just one so far is making me think it was a fluke. Like, again, I need to see something twice for it to really matter to me. Like, I could make a split save without standing still once and it not matter to me. But I've been doing it constantly. Same with saves out of position. It's too late for that. It's way too late for that. I should, though. I should start doing that, but it's way too late for that now. But that's why I'm recording. That's why I'm streaming. It also just makes it easier for me to, you know, commentate and take notes with my voice. Oh, so we'll do one more game. Maybe 2. I want as many games as possible today. But I also start to get tired after a while, and I don't play as well. I don't want to not play good and then blame the stance. So I want to make sure I still play good. This is the longest stream I've ever did, but it's for good reason. Watch the. Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine if I had the wrong stance on this whole time? I'm pretty sure I have stance 5 on. Okay, good. Because that actually happened to me one time. I thought I was using a stance, and I really wasn't. Let me make sure it's on away as well. I think it changes for both. Okay. Yep, we're good. Dude, I'd be furious.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Sabalski for EA Sports. This should be a fun one. EA SHL club action set to go down. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. We are underway here, and let the game begin. Denver's got it in their own zone. Montreal's got control of the puck, and he loses control here. Fires it! Shuts him down! In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Roenick's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Grabbed along the boards by Ovechkin. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Great reach with the poke check. And it's a quick pass to Ovechkin. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Puck picked up by Pachiro. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, hurts it off the iron.
Well, and the tender is challenging there. James thought he could have deep, but he elects for the shot.
He scores!
Well, he hones his craft, and that is the tip master in practice, James, but he executes it in real time. This is perfect as he gets his head with good timing away from his body, and he just redirects that one to the back of the net.
The Canadians take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes it at center. Denver's, here he is, all alone! Can't get that one to go.
Well, that's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
And he takes the feed. Handles the puck from the left side.
Roenick's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Moves the puck. Moves it to the middle. And it goes off a stick and off target. Ovechkin's got it against the boards. A centering chance. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here they come on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Oh, and it misses. A chance to extend the lead. It was right there.
Oh, it was ripe, and it was ready, and he was teed up. He lost the coverage. James got to exact spot that he wanted to be in, just over-rotated and missed the net.
And he takes the pass. What a steal in his own end. Here's an odd-man rush. Good hit to pick him off the puck. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Denver's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Montreal's won the draw, and now it's grabbed by Pachiro. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, and he whiffs. Taken by Roenick. Pass it up ahead. Can't get it to go. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picked picked up along the wall by Jones. Stones him in front.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Here in the back half of this period, the Patriots have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. The Canadians start with the puck in their own end. Centering pass! Moves it again! And that doesn't connect. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Denver's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Roenick's won the faceoff. Loose puck and they're off to the races. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Robinson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with an offensive.
Yo, you're the other goalie, Sean? Yo, I've never... Don't get distracted from the chat, okay? I'm just testing. I've never played with a viewer before. You're the first. Or maybe I did, but I don't remember it. Oh. This is awesome. Yo, nothing personal on that friend request though. I don't accept friends on EA. Alright, just so you know. I saw the friend request. Almost cost me a goal earlier. The friend request pops up in game. I didn't know that. It covered up half my screen. Oops, I have my party unmuted. I usually don't like that. Not in stream. Good save. Make it snappy in the slot though. Alright, so this stance is more than I expected, to be honest. I did not expect much going into this. I was expecting just an average. No, you're good, man. It didn't cost me a goal. It was pretty funny actually. It was a drop-in game. But I'm testing out stance. If you didn't see the title, stance. This is stance number 5. Tomorrow we're using stance 18. We're testing out a gang of them. Because if this, my theory works, and Black Ice is doing it too, if our theory works, I think we broke the code with the stance. You can use any stance you want, but I don't want just any stance. I want a stance that gives me advantages that others don't. My team's also doing pretty good, honestly. I actually did not think my team would be this good. Want to talk about builds? Okay. But I didn't expect my team to be this good. I actually didn't want them to be this good, but I'm facing enough to see. I'm facing about 13 shots a game, which is average. Oh, get out of my crease. Okay, cartwheel on ice. Got a bad start. Don't worry about it, man. Just know I'm exposing you right now. No, you're good, man.
Can they do it again, Cheryl? That's the question.
Well, they need the knockout punch, don't they? And if they're going to get 2 and claw their way back in this one, but
I can't stand when people are in my crease. Like, why are you in my crease? Do you want to block the shot? I don't know what you're thinking. If you block it, breakaway. If you block it, that has a chance of going in anyway. So I don't understand why skaters stand in my crease.
on the draw at center. Receives the pass. And he slides it quickly to Robinson. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Nice save from point blank
Wow, good save.
range.
On the post. Are you using the tether controls? Okay.
Agile and be able to move across their crease. Right there, that's evidence of it, and with that beautiful save.
Centering pass! And that's intercepted. Feeds the puck to Robinson. Shot, glove save, and he made it.
Hey, if you want a rebound, you better shoot into my
The
pads,
Patriots
bud.
move the puck in the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit.
Why did they swap?
The Canadians will play it in their own end. Sends it over to Robinson.
Right D and center swap.
Here's a chance. And the save.
He saw I'm using a stand-up build and thinks he can just beat me 5-0. You can't.
Yeah, that's on the no-fly zone list. Here we go.
It's greasy, James. Everyone knows you don't shoot the puck after the whistle. You got a goalie that's unsuspecting, possibly traffic in front. It can be a
Bro, that
dangerous
man's
play.
afro is not fair in this fight. It's taken like 50% of the impact. Bro, this is the craziest fight I've ever seen. These guys actually know the fighting controls. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. Something needed to happen to change the momentum within this game, and that fight is a result of a bit of frustration and also trying to spark your bench. You know the game isn't over yet. You're not willing to concede. And if you're not willing to concede, you got to get something going.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. The Patriots gained possession in their own end. Intercepted the pass. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. He's got it behind the cage.
Oh,
Ref
gosh.
blows the whistle as the puck's covered
Bro,
up.
all it takes is to hit me wrong and it goes in.
Denver's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Canadians have it from their own end, and that's deflected. Takes the feed at the back end.
I don't know what build he's using, Bengals, but just keep in mind, he's also using the tether control, so that actually affects what the build does.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he
So
loses the
his
puck.
build might work with the old controls, but sometimes it actually is different. Certain perks do different things.
Result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Nice job tying up his opponent. Can't keep a hold of it. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Let's see the call here. Keith's two-handed chop is going to send him off to the box. Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Denver's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Play blown dead, let's get the call.
That's the third call of the period, and it really looks like they weren't dialed in or ready to play in this game, and preparation is key. Otherwise, things like this happen.
Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. And that's a smart heads-up play by Jones. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck.
Is Green okay?
Got into the offensive end. Quick shot, and he puts that one aside with ease.
Watson's had a
Uh-oh.
difficult time tonight, James. He struggled in the net.
Uh-oh,
He's
uh-oh.
handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean,
Ah.
the defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Robinson's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here.
Oh no!
And they put the power in power play.
Oh, you said stance. What stance are? I thought he
Montreal's
said
gotta find a way to get a
build.
couple more
My
now
bad.
after showing some signs
this period than they were
That
in the
rebound
first,
was
James.
terrible.
They're gonna have to continue that, but it's gonna start
Ooh,
on
good
the
block.
face-off. They have to get a win, own possession,
Rare.
start
Whoa,
distributing
why is
the
my
puck.
goalie
When
freaking
they
out?
do that, they're gonna create some
Why did he get
space
that
and
kind
some
of animation? I'll
opportunities
take
on
it
net.
though. That's interesting. If that is stance
And he takes
18,
the
I'm
dish.
using that tomorrow.
Takes the feed.
Have you been using 18 for a long time?
Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off.
Is Green okay?
The Patriots will play
I
it
don't
in
know
the
what he's
defensive
smoking,
zone.
but
Working the puck deep
I think he
inside
should
the
throw it
area.
away.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Canadians are down a pair.
And remember, I'm using a 6'5" goalie. Now, I know 6'5" is average, is like the basic height. That's what most people use.
Takes the pass.
That's what I'm doing it for. I'm testing out
Moves it quickly over to
stance from 6'5" NHL goalies to 6'5" World of Chell goalies.
Great pressure
All
with
of
the
these
stick.
stance came from the NHL goalies
And
in
the
game.
puck leaves the zone. Look at this. Ran out of time and couldn't get the shot off. Denver's looking to break out. And he loses
Because
control of the
these
puck.
are the kinds of stance that EA is giving to the high-rated
Got it from
goalies,
behind the net.
depending on
Pass in
height.
front.
There's got to be something to it.
Pachiro's got the puck along the wing.
Notice how they're not giving any small crouch down stance to any tall goalies. They're giving these more standing up standing up stance, you know.
Defensive zone. Easy pad save made by Watson. And he totally whiffs on that one. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I can use stance 8 tomorrow. You're not doing, honestly, you are not doing bad. I don't look at the scoreboard to determine goalies. That determines defensemen. From what I'm seeing, breakaways and crap. Tether controls is interesting, but you'll never catch me saying that it's trash or that it's bad or that a goalie is bad if they use it. I think tether controls can definitely be used. You just got to know how. So, oops, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, like the tether controls are good.
Welcome back, everyone. Both
It's
teams
just for how I play and for what I like, I use the old controls. I could use the tether controls any day, but there's no reason for me to. I use the old ones.
Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now.
The tether controls can definitely be used.
Canadians haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels.
Alright, I'm noticing something interesting. Whenever my goalie's x-ray doesn't light up, he never catches the puck in his glove. But when it does light up, which is usually when he's screened or when I'm late, he does catch it. So that's interesting. That's why I'm catching all these when x-ray's lighting up.
Patriots have it now. Dishes it to Jones. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he
Now these guys are trying one-timers, so I gotta... Okay, our green guy is literally making it impossible to play. Can somebody...
check inside the neutral zone.
Wait, what is going on?
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers it. Has saved
Ah.
it. Doesn't look easy.
Great goaltenders have an uncanny ability to get to a set position and be able to fight through a screen as he's
Can he
able
at
to make
least
the save.
skate on sides? Alright. He must have 1,000 ping or something.
Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call.
Gold x-ray or gold no timer. It really depends on what I'm facing. If I'm facing two 1Ts with the tape to tape in the middle, then I'm gonna use gold no timer. But if I'm only facing one timer or no one timers, I'm using x-ray. I have two builds that are the exact same, just x-ray or no timer.
Jones moves the puck. Here they
but predominantly I use X-ray.
All over that trip. And let's see what the call is.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
Well, he's actually really good. Like, he's good at this game. I don't know if he's trolling or what happened. He was doing really good earlier.
Complete defense out there.
I don't like when these things happen because it's making it hard for us to play. It's giving me action, though. So I'll take it, but... Oh!
Covers it up and we'll get a reset here.
Yeah, X-ray is beast, but... apparently X-ray is good on a butterfly as well in silver. So I'm going to have to test that out someday, but
4-2 is where we're sitting.
not today.
Montreal's won the draw. Denies him with the save.
And those shots go in against a butterfly. Those shots trickle in off your blocker. Because not only am I screened, it's a far shot on the blocker, so it'll bounce in. But maybe with X-ray on a butterfly, it'll help out.
You find yourself in your own zone and you're scrambling.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Roenick. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Trying to get it out of danger. Oh, and it's blocked and kept in.
Oh, this is a huge miscue, and you know the coach isn't going to like this. Instead of being on the offense,
Notice how
on
he...
the attack,
Notice how my X-ray lit up when it wasn't even a shot. Every time he gets that rebound animation, where he directs it to the corner, make it... Wow. Oh, that was a crazy pass.
he's got a ton of speed and
X-ray lights up on those.
abilities that he's known for that beats a goaltender.
Denver's added yet another one here to the total.
Yeah, and most of those snipes...
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for
Most of those
majority
snipes are
this
from
game,
further
and the
away.
coaching staff is gonna be impressed. Hey, maybe
Yeah,
they get the
Sean, your defense, you need to tell them to switch back. They're leaving the slot wide open for easy high-low one-timers.
been outmatched and simply dominated throughout this whole
Or
game.
low-high
Look,
one-timers,
ready
too.
right from puck drop. You know that their coach is not going to be impressed. The bench is really quiet. It's going to be a somber evening, in particular in the dressing
Oh,
room right
face
after
plant,
this
broken
game.
arm.
Past the midway mark in this period. The Patriots now lead by 3. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Slides the puck over.
Roenick's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Denver's got the puck against the boards. Unloads a shot.
Good
And
save.
the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
That's the advantage of tether controls right there. I don't know why, but when I use tether controls, it feels like you make more saves when you're out of position and you don't move. Like, even if you're slightly out of position, he gets easy saves.
And that's stolen by Jones.
It's like the game is more forgiving with tether controls.
Can't stay on his feet
Which is
after
nice.
that hit. Moves it to Robinson. Keeps a hold of the puck. Moves it to the middle. Puts it
Oh!
post. Trying to clear the zone. Gets it out of his own end. Shot blocked in front.
What a block.
Ovechkin's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it. And the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down.
Oh,
he's
whoa.
stumbling, and he's
I hate
managing
those
to find the puck and
one-timers
get a shot on net.
where you don't
That's
even move.
tenacity at its best.
Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
He needs to find a way to manage his emotions here because they're creeping into his game. That's the second penalty he's taken this period.
I don't know if I saved that. That was close. I feel like my guy blocked it and it went 5-hole, and somehow it got poked out or something.
Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Roenick's quick stick off the draw wins
I will say, this
possession.
stance has given me the most amount of effort I've seen in this build ever.
He hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the board.
I'm not just saying that. Like, I've been playing with this stance for 2 or 3 hours.
On the play.
I know my build, and I know it. This stance. Watch out, man.
Pokes the puck close inside the offensive end. Great read by Roenick. Here's a chance.
Oh!
Brings it off the pipe.
The Patriots can't get frustrated here at their play. Yes, they've hit multiple posts, but they are in the lead, and they're continuing to get a number of shot opportunities and offensive chances. Just stick with it, and eventually another one will go in.
Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end.
Ah.
And that's back-to-back snaps.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it
Yeah,
certainly
you have
is.
zero
You
defense.
get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
I didn't see a single guy on that side of this. Look at all of your guys are on the left.
Is coming to him all the time, but somehow he manages to still get it off.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And off the face-off, they take possession. And he passes it up ahead to Ovechkin. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Jones plays the puck. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And that puck leaves the zone. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this
Good game.
evening. Cheryl, tonight was about as dominant a performance I've seen from the team.
You couldn't do anything, man.
They held the puck and they had possession time, and what they did
Even if
was really effective.
you made
They pulled it in
any
small
of those
spaces,
saves, you would have
tried to
lost.
them, open up a lane,
Because your
and they
defense
got to
was
the
nowhere
races.
to be found. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Good game. So, but that is my last game, though. I am hungry. It is. I've been streaming for 2 hours and a half. That is the longest I've ever streamed consecutively. That's probably the longest I've played consecutively. But it needed to be done. I was gonna say this, but I forgot to. I don't think I can test out stance 18 tomorrow. I don't. Because I can't play tomorrow until my league games, and I'm not gonna test it out in my league games. Absolutely not. Because if it's not good, I cannot take that chance. It probably is just fine, but I just can't take that chance. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, of course, in my league games, 8 o'clock, 8:30, or 8:45. Be here. Put it in your calendars. Put it in your alarm clocks. Whatever you gotta do, be here. Okay? I'll see you guys then. Sean Pete 1990. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, get your subs, man. Post your games, get your subs. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow and Friday and pretty much all of the days for a long time. Like pretty much from here. Maybe not Saturday because I am kind of busy Saturday, but I might still play. So we're gonna have a fun week coming up. Testing out stance 18 Friday. See you then. Good game, Sean.